Hey guys, welcome to Hang with Your Homeboy, episode 25. Believe it or not, 25. You know, I'm guilty of being like a success hotline kind of guy. So I've once I started these, I was a little nervous. I said, how am I gonna do? You know, how am I gonna do one a week? Like, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna talk about? And so there's a famous line on this hotline I call, and it's something I'm a part of. And Dr. Rob Gilbert, thank you very much. It's he says, you don't have to do 52 of them, you just have to do one at a time. So this is number 25 of one at a time. So we're gonna keep pushing through. We're gonna keep. I hope I look back someday and there's, I don't know. I'm saying episode 355, episode 400, blah blah blah. So it's gonna be pretty cool. But So episode 25 of 2013, today's topic is a little bit off the beaten path. It's I guess it's a little bit about being proud to be an American. Tonight, we're going to be a lot of us in Middletown and Homedale and in New Jersey are going to be at the Toby Keith. Well, I like to call it the Kip Moore / Toby Keith concert. Because I think if most of you guys are going this evening and you do watch this, do not miss the opening act. Kip Moore is one of the most prolific, and he's the next Eric Church. He's an amazing country artist. So if you're going tonight and you think you're just going to tailgate all day and then run in there and catch Toby Keith, you're doing yourself a disservice. Kip Moore is one of my favorite artists. Everyone now knows Hey Pretty Girl. About a year ago, I knew it, but there are so many more. YouTube him, check him out. He's probably the best artist out there today in country music, modern country music. It's not hokey. Anybody out there that doesn't know it or isn't into it yet, and you know what? In 3 or 4 years, this whole area is going to be into it because it's so different. So, with that, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to argue. In case you're a Slayer fan or a Jay-Z fan, which I'm both, but happen to be more of a country fan, and I just think we all need to, if you're going there tonight, hit me up. I'm still looking for a ticket. Probably going to pull up into the Ticketron and grab one of those earlier in a little while, but yeah, it's you'll never feel more patriotic, you'll never feel more like an American than at a Toby Keith concert, and Kip Moore's opener for him. It's just, that's just like, that's just perfect. Those two. So, Homedale. Let's just talk about how great it is to live in this area. Since you are hanging with your homeboy, you cannot beat living in this area. We are the tip of the Jersey Shore. We're the beginning. We are the gateway to the Jersey Shore, which is amazing. There's South Jersey, Central Jersey, and then North Jersey. We are Central Jersey to South Jersey, but it starts with us. So we are the beginning of the Jersey Shore. So anybody who knows about the Jersey Shore, we started off. We're the tippy tip top of it, and I like to think the best part about it. So amazing Homedale PNC Art Center right here. That's reason enough to buy a house in Middletown or Homedale or Monmouth County. We have the now best country concert lineups. We have the best lineups for any genre of music you're into. Me, I'm personally, obviously, a country fan. If you're going to Toby Keith, I'm gonna be. You gotta rock your brand. So I'll be rocking RW&B all day. I'm rocking it right now. It might be backwards, but I'm still fucking rocking it. Oop. Delete that. I'm not gonna delete it. One of my main things about these Hang With Your Homeboy videos is that they're real. I don't delete them. They're one and done. So if I drop an F-bomb, I apologize. But yeah, we're gonna be rocking this all night at Toby Keith. I'm gonna be selling them for the rest of my life on the East Coast with a K.com. I think the biggest thing we can do is thank our veterans, thank our heroes, especially our wounded heroes. So every dollar, well, not every dollar from the sale, but every profit from these hats and the sweatshirts, if you log on eastcoast.com, or Red, White, and Blue Tifo, redwhiteandbluetifo.com. Little play on words there, but you'll be able to see that all the profits from these lines will be going to our wounded war heroes. I couldn't live the life I live. I couldn't take the risks that I take. I couldn't do the things I do if it wasn't for the amazing men and women of this country who volunteer their lives. They put their neck on the line for me every day. While I roll around town, and I take the minor risks in comparison to what these guys have taken to do what I'm about to do and try to keep going and moving on to bigger and better. These guys they're putting their necks on the line every day. So I pump red, white, and blue through my veins. I bleed red, white, and blue. So I thought RB&W was an amazing way to pay homage to them and rock a pretty cool logo, if I do say so myself. And I don't know, maybe raise some money for some really awesome people. Homes for the Troops is one of the organizations I'm looking to work with. Wounded Warriors is something I'm a huge fan of, and so those are the two companies that a lot of this eventually, once we start making money and raising money, that's where the profits are going to go to. Homes for the Heroes and Wounded Warrior Project. So if you're going to Toby Keith tonight, look for me in a parking lot. Just look for Homeboy pulling in. 3 is the E on the license plates. But anyway, it's going to be an amazing day. We're lucky to live where we live, in this country, number one, and in this state, number two. So get to Toby Keith, and don't just go to Toby Keith. You're not there for Toby Keith. Once you go to Toby Keith and you see what Kip Moore is all about, if you don't know Kip Moore, let me introduce you to Kip Moore, and let you realize that you don't want to sit out in the parking lot and pregame too long. You need to get in there. Kip Moore is the next Eric Church of country music, and if you miss it, it'll be one of those things you're like, man, that was that concert I went to. I wish we went in earlier, because he's outrageous. He's inspired me to actually start writing country songs, and I'm up to about 3 or 4 right now. So pretty amazing individual. So thanks for hanging with your homeboy. Just trying to let everybody know about some things I'm working on. RW&B is one of them. I will be. I don't care if I sell one hat a year. I mean, I don't care. I don't care if I sell one hat a year and I can donate, $6 to the Wounded Warriors. I plan on donating a lot more money than that personally going forward, and to Homes for the Heroes. But it's something I'm trying to do to get everybody involved in it. So RW&B, Red, White, and Blue, Red, White, and Blue Tifo. Check it out by Charles Patrick, East Coast. Always on eastcoastwithak.com. Thanks for stopping by. You can buy this on eastcoastwithak.com. You can always hit me up at mrmiddletown.com, charlieo.com, homeboy3 is the E.com. The list goes on and on. And, as we mentioned earlier this week, Charlie O's List, the new company, picked up a new sponsor, ADT, my buddy Jeff Williams. We're going to work together to get a lot of my customers and every new homeowner that moves in this area hooked up with a discount so they can feel safe in their home from day one. A lot of cool products they offer. Jeff was filming me in about it. Wireless call, broken glass, all these cool ideas that are new to us. You don't even have to, as long as the glass breaks on your window. If they have the motion sensor or the sound sensor, it'll get sent to your cell phone. So you don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about carrying a gun. Look, I'm an American. I do own a gun. I will own guns. But guess what? The likelihood of having to use that gun, thank God, is very low compared to when that glass breaks. If the alarm goes off and Middletown Police or Homedale Police is on their way, that guy's going to be out here way faster than you have to go into your safe and grab your gun and try to, fend it off. And you don't want to deal with that anyway. That's attorney, that's money, that's crazy. So call ADT, call Jeff Williams, make it happen. They're part of Trolleo's list now, and they will be going forward. Lots of cool alliances lined up. Amazing things going on in the next couple months, especially in the next couple years. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with your homeboy. It's early in the morning. I filmed it early today because guess what? We got a late night ahead of us with Toby Keith, and Kip Moore. So if you're in the parking lot, look for your homeboy. I'll be the guy in the Escalade blasting the music and rocking and living my brand, RW&B. You might as well support it because a lot of people are out there, doing what they're doing and giving up a lot. They say freedom isn't free. Well, it isn't, man. People they pay a lot. They pay with their lives. They pay with their limbs, and we're really, really, really lucky to live the way we live, and where we live. Today's a good example. PNC Art Center, Toby Keith, Kip Moore. Another reason to buy a house in Middletown. Another reason to buy a house in Homedale. Another reason to call your homeboy. So make it happen. Always make Trolley work your homeboy. Thanks for stopping by. 25 weeks deep. I look forward to 250, Thanks for stopping by.